Good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be tuning in from. This is Andy with the first call of the week, and this is the pre-Zoom call. I'll be giving you details about the Zoom later on today, and this call is designed to let you know about that and let you know how to get there, and more importantly, to remind you to jump on board the Zoom later and bring some people with you. Now, with that in mind, this is a public group. You can share this presentation with as many people as you can. And to give you time to do that, I'm just going to play a little teaser video, which will give you an idea if you're brand new, what we're doing here. Okay. Okay, guys, that is GMeta One. What are we doing here, guys? Well, we are about to launch the our very own brand new, spanking new metaverse. Now, guys, metaverse, that whole concept may not mean a lot to you right now. You possibly heard about it. You possibly heard about NFTs. I'm going to do a little bit to explain a bit about both. Okay, the metaverse as a concept, the metaverse as a concept has been really in existence for well over 10 years because a company called Second Life a long time ago conceived their own metaverse. Now, we just didn't realize it, we didn't cotton on. And if you're anything like me, you just thought it was for geeks who wanted to dress up as avatars and live a dream second existence, which, as the title would suggest. So guys, that has been around for a long, long time, and they were the pioneers of what is now the metaverse. And the the current phases of the metaverse have come in the form of things like Decentraland and Sandbox. Keep those names in your head: Sandbox, Decentraland, Crypto Voxels, Somnium Space. There's an awful lot of those around at the minute, and like on planet Earth, where we all live, these virtual worlds, you can buy land, you can build properties, you can sell properties, you can rent properties, you can play games, but the games you can play there, you can actually earn money doing it. You can purchase NFTs. Okay, I'll come to NFTs in a minute. But those metaverses launched a while ago, and in those metaverses, you could purchase land for as little as $50, $60 when it started out. Right now, in either of Sandbox, Decentraland, or any of those others I've mentioned, you've been doing very, very well to get any sort of land for under 2 Ethereum, which even at today's rate's about $5,000 and dropping at the minute. But let's not worry about too much about that. Just hold all of your crypto and wait for the market to recover. But guys, that's what we're doing. We are conceiving our very own metaverse, and a metaverse for everybody. Everybody will be able to afford this when we launch it. Now, I've also mentioned NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. They are collectible pieces of digital art. Now, they can come in the form of like what you associate with normal art from artists. They can come as little digital images. They can come as collectibles, such as sports memorabilia. Sports memorabilia is going to account for $2 billion worth of NFTs sold this year. I actually think that's on the conservative side because already there are collections going together from people like Panini for the Soccer World Cup. You've got top sportsmen involved. Tom Brady again heading towards the Super Bowl. The man's unstoppable. He's got his own NFT collections. People like Tiger Woods, people like Usain Bolt, sports people in general, bands also, famous people, celebrities. Melania Trump released her own NFT collection for charity last week. It's a big buzz. So you've got the metaverse, NFTs, and gaming. And gaming for profit isn't a new concept. However, one thing I would say to you, which kind of encompasses all of this, your kids, if they play things like Fortnite, if they play things like Minecraft, if they play things like Roblox, they're already doing this long before we have even thought about it. Think about that. They are already jumping into these metaverses, playing games, acquiring skins, tools, guns, whatever the game requires. And guess what else? They're also using a currency that only exists in those metaverses. If it's, say, Fortnite, my son's always looking for me to purchase V-Bucks for him so he can buy new skins or get upgraded. And that's the only currency that exists in the metaverse of Fortnite. And in a similar way, we have a token called GMeta Token, and that will be the currency of our GMeta One metaverse. We are releasing that. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, but here's a way where you can accumulate those tokens in advance of the launch of our metaverse. Sorry, my phone volume's on there. I'm just looking out to see the names because some of the names I can't see. You need to give permission to StreamYard. It's a data protection thing. You need to give permission above this video if you want your name to be seen on here because I can broadcast your name on the screen. I can't do that if you haven't. So, hi to Lanu, hi to Indongisit Samuel. Hi to Sixtus, I've seen you in the Telegram group. Hi to Christus, seen you in the Telegram group. How are you all doing? Hope you're all well. They're joining us from all over the world, guys. Got people from the South Pacific, from Africa on this call today. And as I say, this is the call. It's the pre-Zoom call. Okay, so just showing you how from sharing this opportunity, you can gain GMeta tokens. I want to show you how we are doing this, how we are going to raise the money that's required, the enormous amount of money to build GMeta One. Okay, guys, what we're doing here is we're going to raise $5 million. We're going to raise that in 5 different rounds of $1 million. We are on round 1. Currently, to get involved, all you need to do is get back to the person who invited you to watch this presentation, get their link, and join up. But when you join up, make sure you purchase at least one of these slots. Slots at the minute in round 1 will only cost you $10. $10 to get involved, to plant your seed in the new GMeta universe that's coming up. However, you can purchase as many slots as you want. Okay, as you can see. But one slot will get you 450,000 GMO, which will be airdropped to your wallet, the wallet you give us when you sign up, when we launch this metaverse and launch the token at the same time. Okay, when you get a slot, what's going to happen there is this link that you're supplied with will become live. If you haven't purchased a slot, it's useless. Do not use it. You're wasting your time. So you need to purchase at least one slot to turn this link on. Why do you want to do that? Well, from sharing this, you're going to get 100% bonus match from your level 1 referrals. So, Lanu, if I had brought Lanu to this opportunity, and Lanu thought to himself, well, I'm going to purchase $1,000 worth of GMO, guess what would happen? I would also earn $1,000 worth of GMO. Brilliant. Now, if Lanu then brings Christus on, if he brings him on board, Lanu and Christus purchases $1,000 worth of GMO, well, Lanu's also going to get $1,000 worth of GMO. 100% bonus match. However, because I brought Lanu in, I'm also going to get $500 worth of GMO, because on the second level, there is 50% bonus match. So what you do between now and when we launch GMeta One will dictate how much you're going to be worth when it launches, because you can accumulate millions and millions of GMeta tokens by sharing this. So purchase some slots and share it. And how do you share it? You bring people to this, and you bring people to the Zoom later on. Give them their link, get them to join, get them to buy some slots, and get them to share it. How did they share it? Bring them to one of these. Bring them to the Zoom. Simple as that. Repeat, repeat, repeat. How many millions of GMO tokens do you think you can accumulate in that way between now and the launch? Put it in the comments, please. That would be really cool. Tell us where you're tuning in from as well. But let us know. I personally want to accumulate 100 million tokens. Okay. Now I'm about 25% of the way there already, so I might have to revise that total. But let's just say I accumulate 100 million. Let's have a look. I want to show you, I mentioned Sandbox prior to this. I'm going to put this up big so everybody can see it. I mentioned Sandbox as being one of the initial metaverses that were released. Sandbox has its own currency. Guess what it's called? It's called the Sandbox. Now, like a lot of cryptocurrencies at the minute, it's down. No surprises there. But let's look at the progress that this currency made. When this currency was launched, it was launched at just under 3 cents. And as you can see, it was quite a flat line that went along. It's a little bit of growth here and there. But round about November, now, whether it's coincidence or not, that's kind of when Mark Zuckerberg started talking about the metaverse and rebranding Facebook. And the metaverse became more mainstream, and a lot of people jumped on board. But around that time, boom, we had this massive, massive spike. It went all the way up to an all-time high of $8.40. $8.40 a token. As I said, I personally want to try and accumulate 100 million GMO. Now, GM, for a cryptocurrency to do well, to thrive, a cryptocurrency, just stop sharing, a cryptocurrency needs a use case. It has to be a purpose behind it. This is the only token you're going to be able to spend in our metaverse. What a use case. You cannot buy a cup of coffee in our metaverse unless you've got GMO. So you can't buy properties, you can't decorate those properties, you cannot purchase more land, you cannot play games, you can't buy NFTs. There's the use case. What a use case there is for this token. This is like our V-Bucks is to Fortnite. You cannot play unless you pay in GMO. The other thing it needs is liquidity. Well, we're raising $5 million. Half of that is going to liquidity. Never been done before. $2.5 million of liquidity behind this token. So, as I said before, imagine I do raise 100 million myself. Imagine you raise 100 million yourself from just sharing this opportunity. Imagine that token goes to 1 cent. Imagine it goes to 10 cents. You're already a millionaire. Unbelievable, guys. Just think about the possibilities for this token when it launches, and that is why you need to accumulate as many as possible. Okay, I want to bring you a little bit of news. I'm going to show you 2 more videos just about the 2 competitions we have, but just a couple of bits of news, guys. 2 things that are occurring a lot with support. Nothing to do with our support. Our support guys are great, but they'll be less busy if you just pay attention to this one little thing. When you're funding, pay very close attention. You'll be given an amount, so you can choose whichever currency you want from Bitcoin, Litecoin, Doge, and what's the other one? Oh gosh, my Bitcoin, Litecoin, Doge, and Tron. Sorry, yes, those are the 4 currencies. You will be given a figure to send in whichever currency you've chosen to fund. You need to make sure that when you're sending it, that the figure you're actually sending is greater than or equal to that amount, because your wallet provider, you might say, for example, you were asked to send 1,000 Tron. You might tell your wallet provider you want to send 1,000 Tron. They may well deduct their fees from that 1,000 Tron, and you'll only end up sending 995. The transaction will sit in pending if you do that. So you need to make sure that the amount after the fee is equal to or greater than the amount you're being asked for. That will save an awful lot of time for you and for our support guys if you do that. Okay. The other thing, guys, be very careful what you're posting on Facebook. Do not mention GMeta One in relation to wealth, accumulating wealth, making you rich, earning thousands, earning millions. Do not do that. If you're going to do a cryptic post about some kind of opportunity, don't mention GMeta in it. Do not post your link, for God's sake, because what happened last week, a lot of those posts were removed. And what the last thing we want to do is get either our Facebook page dropped or our links to become spammed. In other words, they're going to be blacklisted. So please don't post your links on Facebook. Do not talk about wealth with GMeta and tied together. Okay, please, 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 because it's only going to ruin it for a lot of people, make it a lot more difficult to share this. Okay, that's the only 2 little bits of news. One little bit of news, slightly more upbeat. we have another. We already, if you go to GMeta1.land, you will go to our GMeta arena in CryptoVoxels. We do have another property we've already accumulated. Let's have a look at what's going on here. Just another outlet kind of thing, another branch in CryptoVoxels. Here we go. And some of the guys, there's a nice little bubbly effect at the door. So we're just increasing our presence. There we go. As you can see, we can stream videos from that as well. So this one's just been started. They've done an incredible job. You've got, I love these little doors, because you can. Okay, so this is an empty parcel, as they call it. But yeah, the guys have been doing some amazing things over the weekend, as you can see. Okay, so we do have other properties in the metaverse, as you can see. So we've been opening that. Now, just to keep you up to date, we will have big news on the Zoom tonight. Okay, I'm going to leave that till the end, the actual Zoom details, because we do have a meeting coming up with Presale, who are the company with whom we have signed a 6-figure advertising deal with. Just a few details on that in this video. Okay, so we do have a meeting with those guys in a couple of hours, and we will be relaying some information from that on our Zoom tonight. Okay, guys, just a couple of details of our NFT giveaways. Here's one. Okay, guys, if you're one of the people, if you go to your back office, if you haven't already signed up, you click the leaderboard, you'll be able to see the progress of some of the people. Some of the people have made already. There's people who have brought in dozens and dozens of people or created teams of hundreds. Now, guys, that doesn't take long to do if you stick to just sharing this opportunity. We've got 10 presentations a week to bring people to. You know, I do this 5 times a week. The guys do the Zoom 5 times a week. You've got enough there to bring a multitude of people in the space of 1 week. So we're providing the tools. All you need to do is bring people to this and let them see what's going on, and then follow up by bringing them to the Zoom. That's going to put more meat on the bones for them. So you might be able to get on that leaderboard. You can see what you need to do to get on that leaderboard right now. And it just take massive action. It's literally from $10 to get involved. This is not going to break the bank, guys. I've just seen this week a couple of big sort of, I hate to say it, but Ponzi schemes have collapsed. And, you know, people are looking for something real. People are looking for something that's going to last. Guys, this is a company that's registered. It's an LLC and it's registered in the USA. We're totally transparent. You know, you cannot register a company in the USA unless people know who you are and what you're going to be doing with that company. So, guys, you can be very safe in the knowledge that this is something for the long term. Now, we've got a massive, massive prize. For those who see the big, big picture here, and some people already have done this and put in $10,000 into GMO tokens, we do have a VIP promo. Now, they get the opportunity to go into a draw to win one of 3 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcats. Okay, now that's a $75,000 card. You can take the money, however, if you want to do that. But there's a lot of other benefits with the VIP promo as well. You're going to get exclusive NFTs. You get, as you saw with the 200 NFT, you get an NFT with that as well. You also get a chance to win Oculus headsets. We're giving away 20. So you've got a chance to win. I'm giving 4 away per round, from 0 to $1 million, $1 million to $2 million, etc., etc. So in this one, you've got a chance to win these cars, plus also you've got an awful lot of other benefits which are in this video. So if you know somebody you think might be willing or wanting to put in 10,000 US dollars into GMO tokens, think about this, guys. You're going to get a 100% bonus match on that. So think about, you would also get $10,000 worth of GMO tokens. You wouldn't get into the draw, but my word, your back office would look very impressive if you know somebody like that. So think about this. Who do you know would like to get a piece of this?
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sign. I need that Skrilla on.
Yeah, I like the song too. I've got to say, I'm the guy who does all these videos, so it was a challenge, that song, because it starts out okay, but then the lyrics get a bit tasty. So I had to actually take one part of it and another part of it and kind of take the naughty bits out and put them together. So there is if you listen carefully, you could just about hear where I did the split. But some of the lyrics are a bit X-rated, so I was quite shocked. But I had to keep it clean. So yes, guys, that is our VIP promotion. As you can see, you got all sorts of benefits. So Hood, yep, 100% maniac, absolutely guilty as charged, Your Honor. Guys, yes. So as I said, if you've got all those benefits for being a VIP, this is really planting your flag in the GMeta metaverse. Guys, I spoke to you about the Zoom call. Very, very important that people attend this. If I can actually get this silly computer to actually share it for me, that would be very nice. Dum, 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 dum. Here we go. Yeah, guys, all roads lead to this Zoom today. If you're in the USA, it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're in the UK, 9 p.m. UK time, 10 p.m. if you're in Central Europe, and you can see some of the other nations there as well. I'm sure you're all capable of working that one out. Okay, so to get to that Zoom call, all you need to do is go to your browser, whether your phone or your computer, and put in gmeta1.live. That's all you need to do, and hit go. And that will bring you right into the Zoom later on. And tell you what, don't just come alone, bring somebody else. The Zoom calls are getting busier and busier, and we love them busy, but there is a huge, huge announcement today on this Zoom call. So please, please, please invite the world, and we'll see you on that call later. Thanks so much for joining me. Share this information, please, please, please. And let's pack that Zoom. See you later, guys. Cheers. Have a good day.